We are at TA Live. Again, Mark Christos, Reinke, and Sarah Ruffcorn. We're here talking with Sarah as our recipient of Distinguished Women in Logistics. Congratulations, Sarah.
Thank you.
So Ann and I are going to just have a little chat with you and talk about a few things. One is, from the view of women in logistics, it's been largely in the past a little bit of male-dominated industry. One, what got you into it? What excites you about it? And why is there opportunity for women in our industry going forward?
Sure. Yeah, so what got me into it was in college, my last year of college, actually, Jim Kenny was my professor. And he said one day at the end of class, like, hey, I'm working with this great company, and if anybody's interested, come talk to me after class. And long story short, I started at Trinity just a couple months later. So interesting, you start in this industry and you think, this is a great start to a career. We'll see how it goes, and needless to say, there's a lot of problems to solve in our space, and it's pretty exciting to be a part of that. So yeah, there's been a lot of things that have shifted, of course, over the years. I started in 2002 with Trinity. So the industry looked a little bit different. Technology obviously was not nearly as advanced as it is today. And so, now there's just new and different problems to solve, but that's what keeps it exciting. So,
that's great. What do you think the future holds for women in our industry?
Yeah, so I think, some of the natural gifts that we bring to the table are collaboration. Not that men don't, I don't mean that way, but definitely women just have a natural tendency to collaborate well and to communicate with others and to be able to bring people in and bring people along and encourage them. And I think that's been such an important part, of my career and the opportunities that I know that I've been given. But also just having great mentors, in our space too, to continue to encourage other people to come up with new ideas and creative ideas to be able to solve these tough problems. And so that keeps it very exciting, for everyone in our space all the time. But yeah,
Great.
Yeah.
All right, so one of the many reasons that you won the Distinguished Women of Logistics Award is your commitment to servant leadership. Can you tell me what it means to you and how you live it every single day?
Yeah, so servant leadership is something early on that I really got behind, and Jeff Banning, of course, was the CEO and president of Trinity and at the time, and just such a believer in the philosophy of servant leadership, which I could not more wholeheartedly agree with, just how to go about leadership in, again, just removing obstacles for people, knowing that our job as leaders is to be trailblazers and to really do everything in our absolute possible way, every way possible, to be able to help other people be successful in whatever that they're doing, and to make sure we're hiring the best talent to be able to do that, to solve those tough problems. But servant leadership at the end of the day is just about serving people and helping them achieve their dreams and coming together to, again, just solve those problems. So yeah, that's a little bit about it. But
but a very wise boss, perhaps in the servant leader mode, said to me, when you become a leader, it's not about you anymore. It's about your team, and it's about your 100%. People.
Yeah.
And so your team nominated you, so clearly they believe in that.
Yes.
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 Well, you appreciate that.
It is so true. It is totally not about you. Yeah, it's about them and helping them achieve those things, right? Being the trailblazers, to remove those obstacles to help them succeed. And at the end of the day, that's what we're trying to do.
Right.
To empower others to be able to rise up to the next occasion of whatever comes their way. So yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so now this is a critical question. What advice would you give to women who are entering the industry? There are a ton of them, as we see at this conference, a lot of young women. What advice would you give?
Yes. I would say just say yes. There are so many great opportunities. And so many times I see young women just like, I'm not ready for that, or I'm just not really sure that I can do that as well as someone else, and just kind of doubt themselves. And I think you've got to be brave and take risk, and don't be afraid to do that and to step up and try things. Even if you fail a little bit, you're going to learn from that and be better the next time. And just don't hold your own self back in trying those new things. So be brave. Yeah,
be brave,
that's what I would
be
say.
Your own advocate.
That's right. Yeah. Absolutely.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Well, we're so delighted. You're a lovely person in addition to being deserving of this award.
Thank you, Ann.
So thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's great to be here.
Well earned, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.